Hi Tyson, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm going to do your hitting evaluation. So if you're ready, let's go do it. Okay, so from a setup standpoint, I really like this. Your feet are parallel. This video is kind of grainy, so I can't tell if your foot's on the ground or not. Make sure, Tyson, when you stride to your foot and not to your toe, because eventually that toe is going to have to go to your heel is going to have to go to the ground. When you do that, you don't want your head and your eyes bouncing up and down. So, but that's a really clean look right there. I love where your hands are at too. So far so good. I like that. Let's keep going here and see what we got. Okay, very little leakage going forward once your stride foot hits. I don't see you going forward too much. So your body's stable, which is great from a standpoint of helping your eyes and stuff. That's a fantastic look right there. I'm probably going to miss you at contact. Yeah. So let's just talk about this here. So just some things to remember from a standpoint of importance. That is a classic backward C look. Very good. You have some flex in your front leg, which is also very important, and you've done a good job of that there. I wish this ball was, about 6, 7, 8 inches farther towards you right now, because you'd be in a great position to hit it. One thing to think about, Tyson, I can't tell from the video, is it appears to me right there that your chest and belt buckle is facing where the second baseman would be playing with, nobody out, kind of in the middle between first and second. What we don't want to happen is we don't want your belt buckle to be facing the pitcher at contact. Okay, because when you are in what I think is that position right now with your belt buckle facing second baseman, it's going to improve your ability to handle pitches on the outside half. You won't just hit them over to the right side, you're going to drive the ball that way if you can stay that square to home plate for that long. That means your front side, your front shoulder, your front hip is still in and not out. You listen to any hitter at any level, at high level anyway, from a standpoint of when they go into a slump, it's always the same reason. They can't keep their front side in. They're pulling off the baseball too much. They've lost the ability to hit the ball the other way. So it appears in this shot anyway that you have a pretty good feel for that. So I would keep working on that, keep doing that. Don't lose that part of it, because that's a key component to your success, to being a consistent hitter. Okay, so let's take a peek, if we can, at your route to the baseball, your barrel route, how you take your bat to the ball. And oh baby, I already like it. Tyson, that is textbook, buddy. That is textbook. Your bat takes a gradual descent towards the contact area where it gets flat through the contact zone, and then I'm going to bet you $1,000 that your bat's going to go up and around. Nice big tall finish. So that looks really good. Let's see if we can do it again. Okay, here we go. Second swing. Again, it looks like the swing before, which tells me that you have a sense of repeatability, which is huge, gigantic. My youngest son plays at the University of Tennessee, and it's something he struggles with all the time is his ability and inability to stay kind of in that zone and repeat things over and over again. And you seem to have a pretty good feel for that already. Again, looks like the same exact swing as the first one. Same finish, same everything. So I'm not going to sit here and try to make up things that might be wrong, because I don't see a lot of things that, other than it does appear that you're landing on your toe instead of your whole foot. I would recommend definitely you do that differently. But other than that, Tyson, again, you have a really good, solid angle of approach to your contact area. You do, average to above average job in your lower half. You might be able to get a little bit more out of that, Tyson, from a standpoint of, let's go back. Whoops, pushed the wrong button there. You might be able to get a little more out of that lower half if we could, if you really concentrate on driving that knee down to the inside of that front foot. I mean with violent action to drive that knee down. You'll probably get even more out of that swing. But you're well on your way to becoming a good hitter with that repeatable action that I saw in those 3 swings. So keep up the good work. I want to thank you and your parents for coming to ABC baseball camps this summer. We look forward to having you come back again real soon. Have a great night, and thank you.